Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Making an Impact with Zebu Nation. And today we have for you week 4 of the 2018 Major League Soccer season. So let's get right into it. Take a look at the table. Not so good. We've dropped to 7th place after 7th game. 7th place in the Eastern Conference, mind you. After 7 games, we got 2 wins, 1 draw, 4 losses. That's kind of bad. That's tied for worst in the conference. We've only got a +1 goal differential. We got a total of 7 points. So we got some good news. We got some bad news. The bad news is we got some teams ahead of us who have played equal or less games than us. Most notably, Philadelphia. They've only played 4 games this season. They've already got 3 wins and a draw. They are undefeated. So, we got to watch out for Philadelphia in the next couple of games. They could kind of run away with the league a little bit. If they get 3 wins, take them to 19 points, that would be huge for them. Atlanta's right behind them with 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. And then New York, after they've got 7 games played, 3 wins, 3 draws, and only 1 loss. So they're doing well also, and it's kind of what we predicted at the beginning of the season. We got the top of the league in the Eastern Conference kind of running away with things, and it's going to be the rest of us fighting it out for these other playoff positions. And so that's why this week is very important, because we've got 7 games, game in hand against Toronto and Chicago. So for our 8th game, we really need a win to catch up with them, get our 10th point, and get back into this playoff hunt, because we don't want to fall too far behind this early in the season. It's definitely not good. So as you can see here in our last week's games, FC Dallas beat Real Salt Lake. LA Galaxy lost to Seattle Sounders. We lost to Vancouver. NYCFC lost to Chicago. San Jose drew the Red Bull. Our game was one of those games you can't figure out, because our main man, Mancosu, he couldn't play. It was like he completely forgot how to play. He dropped down to a 5.7 rating. He had several chances for goals, and he just looked terrible out there. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was a little bit too much coming off of the international friendlies that he played in. I don't know what it was, but he had some serious issues. Or did he even go on international leave? I don't know that he did. No, he was the one guy who didn't go on international. So I don't know what his deal was, but he just forgot how to play for a game, and it really threw everything else out of whack. Now, Jackson Hamill didn't forget how to play. He actually got player of the match in a losing effort. I haven't seen that very much at all. He had 4 chances, 7 key passes, and an assist, a 9.0 rating in a losing effort. That's pretty good, especially for a guy with no goals to his name. Now again, playing Vancouver, we couldn't stop Rios. This guy is trouble for us. He beats us pretty good. We can take a look at the highlights, I guess. If you want to see the highlights, take a look at the goals. Here's Vancouver's first goal. There's Rios. Gets it back, plays it through to Chani, and he gets a nice goal there. I mean, there's not much you can do with that. That was a great play by Rios. We almost had the clearance there. This was a whole game of just almost. Here's Rios again getting it forward to Shea. Shea looking. Shea. I mean, he just beat the goalkeeper, beat the defense, beat everybody all by himself. That was terrible. And then we get one back. Here's Mancosu trying to make a play. He pops one forward. Jackson just rushes after it. Great pass to Louis, and then Louis a nice little dink of a finish just past the goalkeeper. And that was all we could muster. Even though we had several chances, like I was saying, in Mancosu, I mean, when your number one striker, your guy who's scoring all your goals, plays like that, there's not much you can do. We can even look, what was I looking at? I was looking at the news feed here. You can look at last week, MLS Team of the Week. We played so well. Bush, Cabrera, Fisher, Mancosu, Conyer, all on the team of the week last week. So we know how to play this game. We can play pretty well. So I don't know what it is. I don't know what's up. Anything else going on here? Oh yeah, we did have a couple of moves. So first of all, we did get Raheem Edwards from North Carolina. Pretty good. 22 years old. Only a 2-star player at the moment, but he's got potential. He's got a lot of speed. He's got some pretty good mental attributes. Determination, flair, leadership, work rate. Passing is okay. First touch could be better. Dribbling is pretty good. Crossing is pretty good. Well, maybe not pretty good, but it's reasonable. We had to give up a little bit to get him. And again, this was a... I think I looked at this last episode. Yeah, I looked at this last episode. This was a bit of a, a sentimental move that we made for him. Transfers. Take a look at it just to double check that's not him. Transfer history. Yeah, so we spent $450K and we had to sign up for a friendly for North Carolina FC, but that's no problem. But yeah, he came in and he actually had a pretty good game in his first game. He had a 6.7 rating, which isn't terrible, and he looked good out there. I was happy with his performance. So I'm not too sad that we picked him up. We paid too much for him, obviously, way too much. But he's gonna play well for us, so I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. What I'm not okay with is the state of our roster. Take a look at tactics. We got a ton of guys who are just injured and unfit, especially guys who are very important. Romero, Andre, Petrasso. We're running out of wingers. That's another reason why we had to go and get Edwards, was just to give us a little bit more depth on the wing. But because we got so many wingers who are out or hurt or not playing very well, we're going to go with the old diamond formation. Give that a try. Haven't done that much with Vancouver since the preseason, really. So we're going to give it a try here in this game just because, we got a lot of our midfielders are healthy and playing well right now. And our defense is playing pretty good, at least the central defense. The wingers, maybe not so much. But as you can see, Watts, Teder, and Louis are all playing really well right now. Our strikers, obviously, Jackson Hamill and Mancosu, other than that last game, have been playing very well. So this is a formation that gets all of those guys involved, and we'll give it a shot. We're not going to play it much going forward. I don't really want to resort to the diamond this early in the save, but for a one-game emergency kind of situation, I think it's okay. So we're going to hand over to the assistant coach. We're going to get ready for our game today versus the Columbus Crew. Take a look at these guys, just in case we missed their transfer history in our big transfer special. They did nothing but bring in a lot of draft picks. They got Caleb Calvert from Colorado. Pretty good defensive forward. Picked up several draft picks. I don't know how many of these guys are going to play. Maybe we can take a look at their senior squad tactics and get an idea. Oh, they got a lone player. That's interesting. Milton Valenzuela, fullback, attacking fullback. He's pretty good. Off the ball is pretty good. His physicals are okay, especially his speed. Teamwork, work rate, crossing could be really good. Could be up as high as 15. We don't know. We haven't scouted this guy yet, I guess. But they're looking okay. Pedro Santos is a really good player. Designated player international. Playing out on the wing, so they're going to play attacking here. They got Giazzi Zardes, so that's an interesting addition for them. Kempen in goal and Stefan in goal, so that's a nice goalkeeper tandem. So, Columbus is no slouch. Last year in real life, they managed to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals and give Toronto a pretty good match. So, they've got some good players and a good team. So let's move on and see if we can beat them, because we really need to. This is a team. I don't know if we should be beating them in terms of it would be an upset if we didn't beat them. But this is a game we need. We got to go out there and win this game. It's an away match. It's going to be difficult, but I think we can pull it out. We got a decent team going forward right now. I like our central defense. I like our strikers when they're scoring. I think that's just the key to this team. If we can get 2 or 3 goals a game, we got a chance to win. If we don't, then maybe not so much. And that could come down to goalkeeping. That's a move that I like to make. If a season's not going well, find a new goalkeeper, bring him in. Because a goalkeeper, it's not like any other position. He doesn't really have to form a bond that much with his other teammates. It's not like he has to form a bond with his strike partner, or defense partner, or midfield partner, or anything like that. He's just got to stop shots. He's got to sit between the pipes and stop them shots. If he can do that, then it doesn't matter what else he does. I don't care if he stands on his head. As long as he stops shots and prevents goals, he's going to have a part in the team. Bringing out all my hockey analogies here because I've been watching the hockey tournament and the Olympics. The Winter Olympics is going on right now. Just saw the Team USA win a game, both men's and women's, so that's good. Playing all the youngsters, all the kids are playing in the Olympics because the NHL is locked out or whatever. They're not playing in the Olympics this year. So you look at this team. I think it's pretty solid. I really like Taylor at central defense. He's coming on really nicely. He's very physically imposing back there, determination and leadership. So this is a kid who's going to get nothing but better. Got a lot of potential. And he's teamed up with Cabrera, 25-year-old, looking good. The one guy I'm disappointed with is Diallo. He has not played well. Look at that. He's got a 6.65 rating. Not happy with that. But everything else, we just need to round this team into form, and if we can just get a couple of results in a row, I think we'll have something. We'll get some momentum, and we'll start playing well. That's the plan anyway. That's the theory. We'll see how it works. All right. They are going with the 4-2-3-1. They've got the lineup we pretty much thought. Valenzuela on the left, the lone player. We're going to have to check him out. See if he comes forward down this left-hand side, that's going to be a lot of attacking firepower they're going to get forward. They got Stefan in goal, Mensa, Williams, Afoul. That's an interesting name. Anyway, there's Will Trapp. Picked him up in the offseason as captain. Artur Santos on the right-hand side. He is the highest average rating at 7.2. He's got 3 assists and a goal, so we're going to have to watch him. Strikers, I don't know. Zardes, no goals. And only 1 goal for Al Badawi. So it looks like they might have a little bit of trouble scoring goals. Saad. Suni. I know how to pronounce this name. It's not Syed. I don't know. Anyway, we'll call him Suni. I used to know how to pronounce that name, but now I don't. Anyway, let's get to our lineup. Of course, we got Bush in goal. Tran and Hassler at the fullbacks. Taylor and Cabrera at central defense. We're bringing in old man Watts. He's going to get to wear the captain's armband today at defensive midfielder. Piet is back and healthy. We're working him into the lineup at midfield, along with Teder. They already have a nice little partnership. Louis has been playing pretty well for us. 7.37 rating, a goal and an assist in only 5 appearances. So, we got to get him involved a little bit more. And he can play the center mid, so we'll put him in there. And then, of course, Jackson Hamill and Mancosu. Jackson Hamill, the top-rated player, 7.7 average rating in 7 appearances. 2 goals, 2 assists. And then our leading goal scorer with 5 goals in 5 appearances, Mancosu. Let's hope he can add to that. Let's go. Let's get serious here. I want to be assertive from the start. Time to put an end to this poor form. Let's go. No messing around. Let's see. Paul Rosales from the American Soccer Review approaches you in the tunnel. Both teams come into this one in a poor form. This is therefore a good opportunity to step up and arrest your recent struggles. Yes, it is. It's a great opportunity to shake off our malaise. Yes, that's how I often speak. Speak of the malaise of life. All right. So here's the first kickoff. What kind of highlights we got going on here? Let's make sure. Let's go to Extendo highlights. All right, impact. Let's make one of those that we said. Impacts. Clock is ticking. Oh, they've already got an injury. Here's a corner kick from Piet. Sends it into Mancosu. Stefan is there, though. That's what we like to see from our set plays. A little action right off the top. Fullback is already injured. Tran just got injured. It's fullback delight. We're going to have to bring in Giglio, fresh off of his first under-19 cap for Team Canada. I think it was Team Canada, right? It wasn't Italy. Go check that, but I think that was Canada. Anyway, he could be possibly eligible for both. We'll see. I don't know how the youngster rules work. I know the youngster rules are a little more flexible because you can, like, play for one team up until you reach the next age bracket, and then you can, like, switch over to the other country or whatever. Anyway, guy for America, USA, recently did that. Switched over to the Mexican national team. And why wouldn't you? Because they're going to the World Cup, and USA is not. Anyway, there's another injury for us. Luckily, we got plenty of depth at fullback. Maybe we don't have as much quality as we need, but we got plenty of depth. Bush now, bashing one downfield towards Jackson. He wins the header forward. Not sure who's going to go get that. Mensah sends it forward. Syed. Anyway, Santos bashes one downfield. No one is watching a fool. He sends it backside. Oh, boy. Wait a minute here. We can't have that. Yeah, he's getting forward. We got a lot of guys getting forward here. Let's apply some advice to the team. That's no good. We will close down on a lot of these guys here. We'll start by Valenzuela didn't really get forward. We'll start by closing down on these guys, and then maybe we'll have to mark them tighter later in the game. We'll see. We might have to just move our whole defense forward and play a little higher line. Maybe play a little bit of control game and see if we can just knock the ball around the park. I'd like to see some highlights to see what's going on. Here's Giglio to Watts. Looks like they're playing forward, being aggressive. There's Trapp wins the ball. He's got to knock it back. He's not the fastest, most athletic dude in the world, so we could possibly overpower him in the midfield. I don't know. We'll see. There's Stefan. Nice kick out wide. Oh, boy. There's a mess up by our central defense. Zardes can't do much with it. Santos. Don't let him knock it out wide. Trapp has it, looking to make a play. Zardes. Not much of a shot there. Not a terribly thrilling match so far. 30 minutes down. Not a ton of highlights. A ton of great chances. So it's hard to tell if we should start booting it long or try keeping possession. I think for the last few minutes of this half, let's try, bombing it forward, see what happens. Because they've got some injuries, yellow cards on the back line. Trap is looking tired at only 57%. We might be able to catch them deep, but it looks like that is not the answer. Clock is just rolling now. That had sort of the opposite effect that we wanted. It's giving possession back to them, I guess. So at halftime, we'll change that up and we'll try the opposite of that. Right? That's how science works. If you try one thing, doesn't work, you try the exact opposite. That seems incredibly scientific to me. Not really, but sarcasm and whatnot. All right. Halftime analysis. What does our coach have? No advice from the coach. Thanks, coach. Real happy about that. All right. Let's get to the pep talk first. Team talk. Get out of here. Be assertive again. Far from pleased? Yeah. Get hyped. Get fired up, boys. Let's go. Tactics. Alright, so we're going to go control. Team instructions. Get out of here. No, not that. Get out of here. That. Retain possession. Yeah. So we're going to retain possession, mixed passing, but we're going to try to work the ball in the box, get the ball to our strikers, and hopefully they'll do their thing. All right, let's go. A little bit smarter passing. Let's try to, just hold the ball from them because they don't have a lot of defensive players in there. Even their midfielders they got in aren't great defensive players. It's a little late. I'm playing this way too late than what I normally play my FM games. I normally play my FM games like early on the weekends, but I'm actually playing this one on Monday night. It's like midnight. It's a late night FM with the Zebu Nation. All right. Will Trap. Let's get the tackle on Trap. Oh. He's going to send it. Oh, terrible pass. Mancosu on the run. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. There he is again. He gets stopped. He was unstoppable 2 weeks ago. Now this week, he's horrific. Cabrera sends it downfield. Williams sends it in. Zardes looked a little offside, but Trap gets it. All right, offside. Not offside, but just out of bounds. Get out of here. I can't believe Mancosu didn't score. That's like unbelievable gift of a breakaway. And now Jackson Hamill's sitting there at a 6.2 rating. They're not looking too sharp either. I mean, Trap is about to fall over and die. There we go. They finally got him out of there. Filipovic. Coming up on the 60-minute mark, here's a throw-in on the far side. Williams throws it into the box. Can't get to it. Louis gets it forward to Jackson Hamill. Gets it up to Mancosu. Back to Louis. Louis on the attack. Louis through the defense. Oh, man. I like this kid, man. He is playing so well. He's getting his chances. Getting forward. He's only 22. Canadian. Got really nice statistics. Long shots of 13, passing 12, technique 12, vision of 14, so he makes some nice plays. Now he's going to foul it up here. No. To Tedere out wide. Hassler gets it back to him. There's Jackson. What's he going to do? He's going to get tackled. Mancosu around the defense. An okay shot. Luis got a 6.3 rating somehow. I mean, he looked like he makes pretty good plays, but I don't know. Maybe he's messing up when we're not watching. There's a free kick. Get out of here. 69 minutes down. See what sort of sub. I mean, I guess the two guys we're looking at is Luis and Jackson Hamill. Jackson Hamill, of course. Our only guy on the bench right now is our youngster, Jan Franco Vasquez, our top prospect. Put him in there. He's not really much of a target man. He's an advanced forward just like Mancosu is. We could play Mancosu at the deep line forward. Sure, why not? Just to give them a little bit of separation. And then we could bring in Jeshin Vargas for Luis. You know, give us a little bit more pace. He's not really a natural central attacking mid. I don't know. I think I'm going to leave Luis in there. He's only got a 6.3 rating, but I think he's actually playing better than that. You know, he had that one missed goal, or missed shot attempt, but you can't hold that against him too much. Sardis gathers that in. I really wish our goalkeeper, when we're playing in the diamond, I wish the goalkeeper would kick the ball up the middle instead of out wide where we have no players. But it seems like he never fails. Artur in the middle. Back out. Valenzuela starting to get forward now. I don't like that. Filipovic cross the field to Williams. It's forward to Santos out wide. All right. Not a lot happening. Still 0-0. Looks like control is doing a little bit better for us. We're getting more highlights. Here's Mancosu. Gets it out wide to Giglio. Giglio crosses it in. Oh, Mancosu almost gets the header to go. Who's going to take the corner? Is this Luis? He is. Sends one in short. Nobody there. Filipovic heads it out. Williams is going to chase it down for Columbus. And they're on the counterattack. Santos, one-on-one with the fullback. He gets it to Zardes. Please don't let Zardes get his first goal. Thank you. Oh, gosh. That was an awful save, but Watts is there to clean it up. Yeesh. That was almost disastrous. Here's Mancosu. Out wide. That was a terrible pass. Come on, boys. Let's concentrate. Mullins. Bush with the save. Oy vey. Alright, concentrate, boys. Heads it out. Cabrera headed that out. Come on, lads. There, see, Luis raised himself up to a 6.6. Teder, 6.4. Not happy about that. Here's Giglio with the throw-in. Gets it to Luis. Luis out wide to Mancosu. Mancosu, terrible pass. Teder has it, though. And terrible shot. All of a sudden, our veterans can't play. I don't get it. All right, here we go. Free kick. Teder sends it in. Nobody there. Zardes heads it out for Watts. Watts, what are you going to do with it? Another veteran plays it to Mancosu. There. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. All right. Mancosu, you have redeemed yourself. Score goals, my man. This is all you need to do. Put the ball in the net, and everything will be fine. I don't care what else you do. This wasn't the greatest of shots, but that was not the greatest of saves either, so it equals a goal. Thank you. Thank you. And he rockets up to an 8.1 with that. So it's just the little things. All right, 87 minutes down. Williams sends it wide. Santos getting forward. Crosses it in. Bush. Thank you. Thank you for that. That usually happens like preseason in the lower leagues, but whatever. All right, here we go. Watts has it. Starts the counterattack. 87 minutes. Luis going to get forward. He doesn't quite know what to do with it. He's waiting for the defense to catch up, I guess. Watts has to get it forward. Vasquez The youngster, he gets to it just barely. He keeps it in, but can't do anything with it. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Let's go. 45 seconds. Columbus, their last gasp. Bombs it forward. Giglio is there. Nice play to Taylor. Taylor up front. Here's Vasquez, the 17-year-old. He's looking for support. And he just gets it stolen by Williams. I mean, nice job. I'm going to give him another try. Is he onside? He is. And he sends one towards the goal. So, he's got a lot of work to do, a lot of learning to do. I suppose we need a backup striker. Well, we'll figure that out. Full time, so we got the 1-0 victory. Happy with that. We kept a clean sheet. A little shaky, but I think our defense was solid. I think goalkeeping was a little shaky. Well done, boys. Good win. Let's end the pep talk. Let's get out of here. So that was a big win. That keeps us in the race. Keeps us in the hunt for the playoff positions. I know it's early. We got lots of time, but look at that. That bounces us all the way up to second place somehow. I don't know why that gets us second place. I would think Philadelphia and Atlanta would both be ahead of us because they haven't played as many games as us. Maybe it's the other way around. If you've played more games, they put you at the top of the schedule. I don't know. Doesn't seem like the way it should be, but we'll take it. Second place with a bullet in the Eastern Conference. All right. And injury. 3 to 4 weeks for Tran. More injuries. Get out of here. Giglio played okay, though, so that's not a problem. We did just send out one of our left fullbacks on loan. So that's maybe not so good, but we got plenty of fullbacks to go around. Anything else? Nancy, do we want to put Tran on the injured list for 3 to 4 weeks? I don't think so. I don't think there's anybody we really want to sign or call up. But Mancosu sharp. Was he sharp? I don't know. 5 shots on target. I guess you can't argue with that. 3 key passes. All right. We'll praise his performance. Superb in front of goal. Thank you. Thank you. He knows how to take a compliment. I like how they show their salary on the side there as if that makes a difference. But maybe it does make a difference. I don't know. Okay, press conference. I don't want to attend that. We'll send our assistant. Is there anything else we want to look at here? I don't think so. Got our next game coming up versus DC United next week. Dramatic win. Have we... No, I was going to say, have we taken a look at our staff? Do we need to take a look at our staff? Are they important at all? Not this episode. Maybe next episode. I mean, our staff isn't really that good. Honestly, especially our fitness coach. Terrible. What's up with that? What's up with our fitness coach? 18 fitness. How is this guy the worst coach? Maybe because we've only got one? Maybe every other team's got like 2 of them? Normally, that's what I like to have in MLS. I like to have 2 goalkeeping coaches, 2 fitness coaches. So maybe we'll ask the board. How about this? Board, clicky, clicky. Hello, board. Thank you. Let's make a board request for staff. Physios allowed. We should... No, not physios. Coaches allowed. There we go. That's what I'm looking at. Increase the number of first-team coaches. Increase specialization. We believe there are enough coaches. Desperately lacking in numbers compared to our rivals. We have to live within our means. Alright, that's fine, I guess. Alright, so we're going to come back next week, I guess. I mean, this weekly thing seems to work out okay. I don't really have too much of a problem with it. maybe I do now that there's only one game a week. Because, this will take forever. But maybe that's okay. Because I do still have some other stuff to record. I got like Clyde FC to record and other things. So, alright, we'll come back next week for DC United. Give them a shot. And then we got a big matchup versus Red Bull. See where we're at against them. Hopefully we can figure out some more things before the end of the month. We got an interesting friendly versus Bologna. But the foreign transfer window, I think, is closed. Now, the restricted transfer window closes at midnight on the 15th. So, okay, so we still got, about a month to make some moves. So we got to figure things out before then and see what we're going to do and if we're going to make any moves. We still have transfer budget. We still have all that stuff. So we'll figure that out next time. And until next time, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.